Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett, and my hands is Kaiju number 8, Volume 4. This has been an awesome series. I have loved this series. So the story is that Kaiju, attack Japan. There's like a defense force that fights them. This guy has kind of gotten infected by the Kaiju, and he can turn into them. But he also wants to be a member of the defense force, so he has joined them. They don't know he is a Kaiju. In the previous volume, all hell has broken loose. And the Kaiju has attacked one of the Defense Force's bases. This volume picks up in that where the battle is occurring. Now the question is who will live, who will die, what will survive, and will a certain Kaiju be found out by his fellow agents? Find out in Kaiju number 8, Volume 4. So this series is by Naoya Matsumoto. Translation is David Evelyn. Touch-up art and lettering is Brandon Bovia. I've loved this. I think this is actually really kind of a cool series. Kaiju obviously have had a really big kind of resurgence in the last couple of years. I enjoy the genre. I'm not just going to be saying I'm super into the genre, but I enjoy it. I really do enjoy big giant monster films and stories. And this one I really enjoy because it kind of, it plays off of that genre, but at the same time it plays with that genre. There's a lot of humor to it. Obviously it's got this aspect of a human who turns into a kaiju, and there's this aspect of him wanting to be part of this defense force. So, it's not quite your typical story when it comes to that. It's not just, humans fighting monsters or robots fighting monsters or whatever. There's a little bit more to it. The thing I really like also about it is the humor. I mean, there's really, really funny stuff, a lot of interesting stuff. This is an interesting, cool volume because it focuses on some of the more elite members of this anti-kaiju force and really focuses on them as they, whip butt during the battle, which is pretty cool. But it all kind of builds up to what the hell is going to happen next. The art, I think is still solid. It does a great job of action, humor, kind of over the top. It's really interesting, this particular volume, because we've got this one guy who's fighting who's all about the sword going against the kaiju, and he's calling out his moves and he's hitting certain spots, and it feels very video game-ish, like I should be clicking X and square and circles and all that to determine where the kaiju is being hit, which is totally fine. I actually think it's some pretty cool stuff. You also get over the top moments like this where, just badass bringing out the gun to go blast away. So yeah, I mean, it's a fun issue with a lot of action. I think this one has more action than normal, which is not a bad thing. This one's really action focused. And also I think kind of shows off a next phase of this series where it winds up should be really interesting. I think I can predict where it's all going to go, but, how it gets there and how it presents itself should be intriguing just because the series has done a really good job of not always just playing to the genre. It does, change things up a little bit and keeps things, keeps readers on their toes. Overall, I really enjoyed it. I mean, if you just action manga with giant monsters and people, slicing with swords and shooting with giant guns, it's cool series, and just I think it's well done. It's really entertaining. You can go get this now. It is out in shops. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code to tell if a comic shop is near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage by doing that. You'll support our site, so thank you. And just watching our videos support us, so thank you for that. If you are into manga, if you're into comics, graphic novels, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, and TikTok, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading that manga, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.